Imagine this. You get a phone call from someone claiming to be your bank. They tell you your account has been compromised, and the only way to protect your money is to transfer it immediately. You open your banking app, ready to send thousands of dollars. But instead of processing the payment, your iPhone pauses and says, "This action appears unusual. Please verify before continuing." That might sound like science fiction, but it's exactly the kind of future Apple is working toward with a brand new iOS 27 technology called Trust Insights. And honestly, this could become one of Apple's biggest security upgrades in years.
For years, smartphone security has focused on stopping hackers. We've seen stronger passwords, Face ID, encryption, and advanced malware protection. But here's the problem. Today's biggest cyber threat often isn't hacking at all, it's social engineering.
Scammers pretend to be your bank, government officials, technical support, or even a family member in trouble. They don't break into your phone, they convince you to do the dangerous action yourself. And that's exactly why traditional security can't always stop these attacks.
That's where Trust Insights comes in. Instead of asking, "Is this app safe?" Trust Insights asks a completely different question. Does this action look suspicious?
According to Apple, the framework analyzes behavioral signals on your device, things like interaction patterns, timing, and context during sensitive actions. Importantly, Apple says it doesn't read the contents of your messages, photos, or mail.
Instead, the analysis happens on device using behavioral information, and those signals are discarded after processing. If the framework detects that an action may carry an elevated risk, it can provide a medium or high risk assessment. Then it's up to the app developer to decide how to respond. For example, imagine you're about to transfer a large amount of money after receiving an urgent phone call. If the app receives a higher risk assessment from Trust Insights, it could display a warning, ask for Face ID again, require an extra confirmation, or even introduce a short delay before completing the transaction. That delay might sound annoying, but in many scam situations, time is the scammer's greatest weapon. Giving someone just 30 or 60 seconds to stop and think could make all the difference. Apple also says users can disable Trust Insights if they choose. However, there may be a cooldown period before it's turned off, helping prevent scammers from simply telling victims to disable the protection in the middle of an attack. What makes Trust Insights so interesting isn't just the technology, it's the philosophy behind it. For decades, cybersecurity has focused on protecting devices from attackers. Trust Insights recognizes something different. Sometimes the biggest vulnerability isn't the phone, it's human psychology. Instead of only protecting your iPhone, Apple is trying to help protect your decisions. Whether this framework becomes a game changer will depend on how developers integrate it into their apps. But if it works as intended, it could become an important new layer of defense against scams that trick people, not software. So what do you think? Would you want your iPhone to interrupt a payment if it believed something looks suspicious? Or should those decisions always be left entirely to the user? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.